our special guest who wants to talk today on here too. Okay, so good morning, everybody. 11:20. I'm recording this piece. I'm recording this. I'm recording this piece, and just for something that I did yesterday, and I'm gonna something you should just understand, and then we'll stop it, the recording, and go again. Okay. So the shop, the last 4 upgrades. Huge upgrades. It ran 10, 20, 30 pre-market. And in the first 5 minutes, the stock went negative. And then it dropped another 20 or 30 or 40 or 50. Okay? So then yesterday in the morning, I said, okay, shop's got another upgrade. So what do you need to see? And throw your freaking charts away. Your chart is garbage. Everything is garbage. All you need to know is what Sam's teaching you. Okay? Okay, very, very straightforward. So shop rips 20 or 30 the last 4 times it gets an upgrade, and then immediately goes negative and goes negative the rest of the day. Okay, so now yesterday it gets this upgrade. So I didn't tell you it's going to go negative, and I didn't tell you it's going to drop 50 points because I don't know. But here's what I told you. I said, if it doesn't drop 20, it was up 20. It actually dropped like 15 and then popped within a minute. But if it comes right back and holds that pop and the gap up, then what do you have? You have something that's different. Different. That means you have to act different. You have to know that the stock today, yesterday, was going to be different. And your opportunity is now different. Very simple. Different is different. Okay, that's all I'm going to say about it. And if you don't understand it, listen to this. I recorded this 25 times. Then you ask your wife to listen to it just once and have her explain it to you, because you're silly. Very straight stuff. Let's start the rest of it. Today is the 20th. Turkey Day next week. Are people going to do Turkey Day? Are they not? Are they going to do it with smaller people, less people? We don't know. But what we know is stocks go up, stocks go down. And something that I was thinking of yesterday, and here's what I did. So I opened a couple more accounts, and I opened it at different brokerages, and you trade differently. So I trade differently in a lot of different accounts. This one, I trade a little differently. I'm going to try something different. It worked very well. You put in 500 grand, it's already 700 grand in 3 trading days. So, but very interesting. So I'm not going to do another trade in that account till we have another huge meltdown. I'm going to try something new in that account. So obviously we're going to trade. I'm not expecting a meltdown or anything, but it happens, right? We know that it happens. And so let's say we see something like a Twilio go back to 270. So when that happens, I'm going to load that account like 300, 400, 500 contracts at Twilio and see if it pops to 1 million. And maybe that's all you do in that account. And I told you that you should have an account where you only do beast trades. There's an account where you write options in. There's an account that you try and make 10% in. You should have different accounts for everything, depending on what you want to do and what your goal is for that account, right? I mean, TTD ran to 840, then it went to what, 720. So maybe you say every time TTD goes down 100 points, I'm going to go buy it in this other account. Very interesting, right? And you don't do anything. And you see how your performance is in all of these different accounts. And where do you do better? And how do you make more money? Very interesting, right? And if you can figure that out, that actually helps you become a better trader. Okay? SPX was way down. Now it's up a little bit, so it's kind of sitting here. You got 3,600, 3,609, 3,632, huge. Downside, you got 35.51, 35.30. Okay. I think Ackman was on yesterday, and Ackman was scaring people again, saying that I forget who it was, Ackman or Gunlock, one of them, saying that you're going to have a big crater. Okay. But here's the thing. The last time Ackman came on, he was crying and whining on TV. That marked the absolute bottom. Isn't that interesting? That basically implied he thought the whole world was going to go to shit, and then it marked the absolute bottom. So just know this, right?
Ackman was negative next 2 months, and then Tom Lee came and raised his SPX to 3,800 for year end, FYI.
Yeah. So very, very interesting. LRCX, strong. How about this? This got to 309. We said it's going to rip, and it's up 50%. This is a stunningly great stock. Okay. You got 441, 449. NVIDIA, avoid for 6 weeks. Just avoid it. Don't get sucked in. I guarantee you we're going to have at least 10 people get sucked in. Because you're going to see something in the chat room, oh my God, NVIDIA's moving. Don't get sucked in. There's a reason Sam uses that rule. Because it works. It works on 90%, not 10% of the stocks that don't move right after earnings because of that. Maybe it rolls up. Maybe NVIDIA is the one that goes up. But I'm on the side of the 90%. Just avoid it. Very straightforward. Facebook. If it can get 283, it can try to run. So just wait. You're 10 points away. Don't force trade. Zoom needs 426. Can't get through 426 and hold. 436 accelerator, 452 rippy. It's a long way. Wait, Melly. Great move yesterday. Way better. 1409 next. NOW 521. MasterCard needs 343. But here's the thing. MasterCard is about spending. If less people are going out and they're not going to school, that means they don't need to eat lunches and etc. They eat at home. Different type of spending. Know this. TTD. If this can print 822 and hold, it can see high of year. Interesting. Nikola, a little bit better, 27.29. Neo, trying to go 51.56. Roku, if this can get to 262, it can spike. Let's see. It did not get the AT&T contract last night. Does it happen over the weekend? If it does, do they gap it? Then we see and then we see. Amazon. This is the one that didn't work. That's okay. 31.52, 31.91. Shopalicious. If this prints 984 today, looks like it can test 1,000. If it doesn't, wait. We added a week. Twilio. This one's interesting. 303. Huge hard number. If it gets through 303, it can accelerate. If it doesn't, right back down. Boeing, 198, cripples it. Google, can it get through 1772? Snow trying to go. 276 massive accelerator. Tesla 503 is hard. If it gets through 509, it runs. Okay. So we went through the stocks. And I want to tell you one thing. I would not use next week's options. Use a week out after that. Why? Because if your stock doesn't go in your favor on Monday, he's going to cripple the premium and it won't get there. Use an extra week. Add an extra week. Now, I understand they're going to cost more. You can say, well, I can't afford $6. Then don't buy it. It's okay to chill, relax, breathe. Deep breathing exercises. AO will lead you. Deep breathing exercises. He's, Lamar's class. FVRR, AO stock, 210 target, very nice. Starting to move. Win, 120 target, better. Jeffrey's upgrade shop to buy. Looks like that was yesterday. Emergency offer Thursday specifically approved for a specific patient population. Interesting. Needham raises Uber to 60. Uber a little bit better. Uber a little bit better. Workday install base offers stability. Interesting. My client in major metro hospital, they have the vaccine now waiting for emergency use. Oh, very nice. Do they quarantine you after the flu vaccine? I have no idea. I don't know if they should. I don't know if they're supposed to. Kathy Wood bought $50 million of shop yesterday. Wow, that would be nice. They were incentives.
She's been accumulating that name for a week or two now.
Loop Capital starts Nikola at 35. That's Mean Gene Munster. Palantir gets that contract. Interesting. So why is Palantir better than Twilio? Is the system better? Are they bigger? I don't know. If you guys know this stuff, put it in the room. The contact tracing feature only works with an additional app. I was in the UK and the feature in the software is used when you use the NHS contact tracing app. Interesting. Okay, we're not going to talk politics. Guys, if you guys are still discussing the election both ways, that means you're not trading. Trade. Discuss the election after hours, okay? I'm telling you. If you worry about election and if you worry about politics, you fail as a trader. Don't do that. Don't do that, okay? I'm telling you. National exposure notifications and settings on the iPhone. Interesting. We'll keep an eye on it. iPhone exposure thing is old. It's been out for months now. Super important question. I own 30 Cricket stores. I was in a conference call the other day with executives. They talked to us about retailers, about advertising for iPhone. Apple does not allow us to radio or internet advertise. Interesting. From a friend about...
Snow looks good this morning too, no? Snow?
Yes, snow, we talked about that. So let it snow, it can try, right? Sam Twilio TTD was awesome, life-changing trades. Trades happen when they happen. I mean, this is something that I've always said. When they happen, they happen. When they're ready to go, we're ready to go. Pivotal Research raises Roku from hold to hold from self. 240 target from 75. So if you're wrong from 75 and you still put it at 240, are you a fool? Interesting. Don't know. Everybody have a great trading day.